Right, my friends, before I start, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and they are Surfshark. More about that later. Now, I am at Gatwick Airport, and I am going on Norse Atlantic over to New York on... We've got a plane coming over here. Turkish Airlines, that one. Wow. There we go. Anyway, we're going on Norse Atlantic over to New York on premium, and we're coming back on economy. So we're going to check out what the differences are on premium versus economy on Norse Atlantic. It's going to be an interesting one, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. You know what, it's now 10:15 and I haven't got to get to the gate until about 1:05, so I reckon just spend the next 10-15 minutes doing a little bit of plane spotting, being a bit of a plane geek, an aviation geek, and watching the planes take off. I love it. There's something about it, isn't there? It just makes the hair stand up on my arm and the back of my neck. The sound of the engines and the roar of the jets. Let's see whether we can get some taking off, and also let me know a little bit more if you can catch the number of the plane, etc., of where they're going and where they've come from and where they're based, etc. Come on, plane geeks. EasyJet one coming into land. I love it. We've done really well, because the last time I filmed a video at the airport was at Heathrow, and again we were on the flight path for the landings. It was fantastic. Looks like we've hit lucky for the second time. Oh, right, I have got to get to the terminal, but we'll do one more, because there's one coming in from Guernsey, which I believe is Aurigny Air Services, which is a propeller plane. So we'll get that one coming into land, and then we'll head off to the terminal, because it's getting a bit chilly and it's starting to rain. So I hope the weather's better in New York. Oh, right, there we go. Kind of spoilt the game for you, didn't I? Because I used my app to tell me where they were coming from. But it makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? Know where they've actually come in from. Every time, who plays that game though? I love it with that app. Basically, if I see a plane, wherever I am, I like to look up and see where it's going or where it's come from. I don't know what it is. And then you think, you pick a few sometimes. Me and my girlfriend pick a few and go, pick a plane, which one would you want to be on? And then you see where it's going. And to the most romantic place, or the most, gorgeous place or whatever. Right, let's get to the car, get my suitcase, get my backpack, and let's get to the terminal. Right, here we are at the South Terminal now. It's 11 o'clock, I've got 2 hours before takeoff. So I don't want to waste any time. Let's get in there. I'm not even checked in because I couldn't manage to check in online. So let's find Norse Atlantic, get checked in and get through security. You see, I always say that, keep walking on these things, don't stand around. I will add a little caveat there, unless obviously you have a disability, because somebody in the comment section is bound to say that, so put your keyboards away. Ha! Now this time I'm premium, so I get to check in premium, which is nice. Right, all checked in, so now we've got to get up the escalator. It is a Dreamliner with the body clock dimming windows, which I don't like. That annoys me. I like control of the windows myself. Now that's the block hotel where you can stay actually inside departures here. Now I did see a review of that with Walk With Me Tim, but I wouldn't mind doing a little review myself of that one time. Anyway, we're going to go through security now, so I shall see you guys on the other side. Right, quickest security ever, even quicker than Manchester. Literally nothing out your bag, just go straight through, put your bag on the scanner and that's it. Very quick, literally got through in about 3-4 minutes. Wow, well done Gatwick. Oh, come on, you know the drill now. I've got to find out how much Jameson is here, but we haven't got much time, so can't look at a lot else. But let's find the Jameson and see what the price is for a litre. £23.99 a litre, or £43.18 for two. That one up here that you've just seen, 18-year-old Jameson, it wouldn't make it past 18, I can tell you, if I had it. No time. Got to get to the departure gates. Come on, no fish and chips. Okay, so before we go any further, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the sponsor of today's video, and they are Surfshark, for making this trip to New York possible. Now, Surfshark are a VPN company, which stands for Virtual Private Network, and helps give you complete security, safety, and protection when you're online. Now, an easy way to think about it is Surfshark puts a middleman between you and any hackers that are trying to steal your information. That's why Surfshark for me is vital, especially as I'm always traveling around using public Wi-Fi in hotels, restaurants, coffee shops and airports like I am today. logging onto my bank accounts, social media and my YouTube account to upload my videos. Now, logging onto a public Wi-Fi leaves you wide open to hackers and people who are on the same network. And if they wanted to steal your information, believe me, they very easily could. However, with Surfshark, my information is safe and secure, and I'm protected as it encrypts my data and adds an extra layer of protection to help keep my passwords and personal information safe. Oh, and it also allows unlimited devices all on one account, which for me is ideal as I can use it on my mobile phone, tablet and laptop. But by far the coolest thing for me about Surfshark is the fact that while I'm away from home overseas, I can still access my favourite shows on streaming services such as Netflix and Amazon Prime, which are normally blocked in other countries. Now, it does this by swapping the real location of your device with a new one, aka changing your IP address. This way you can virtually travel to any country around the world. Now, this also comes in handy for me when I'm back home in the UK, as there's a couple of shows I like to watch on Netflix that are only available in the USA. So I open up Surfshark, change my location to the USA, and voila. Now, the good news is you can get yourself an exclusive Surfshark deal. Enter the promo code MacMaster for an additional 4 months for free. Just click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen now. And Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to try it out. Don't forget, click the link in the description below. Right, onwards to New York, my friends. I always want to put a copy of the Financial Times, just carry it around with me. I mean, I don't know what it means, any of the stuff that they're talking about in the Financial Times, but it looks good, doesn't it, under your arm? You look like clever. Rather than walking around with a phone on a stick. Right, gate number 19, come on, let's find it, see if we can see it. Right, here we are, Norse. First time I've ever travelled with them, and I'm travelling premium, which is a nice feeling that I'm not going to get crammed in to a seat and for 7 or 8 hours. So I'm looking forward to this one, I really am. Come on, let's go and check it out. Unfortunately, it's economy on the way back in a couple of days, but I needed to do that so I can see what, you know, I can see whether the economy is all right. I can test them against each other. Let's get in there. That's interesting. It's called Grand Canyon, the plane, and I was flying through the Grand Canyon on a helicopter about 2 weeks ago. Hope that's a good sign. It's going to be nice not having to walk past all the first class passengers for a change. Hello, 4A, thank you very much. That way, thank you.
Good afternoon. Welcome on board this Norse Atlantic flight.
Right, so I'm on board. Got a pillow and I've got a blanket as well, so all good and lots of leg room.
Jets, boys and girls, hello, my name's David Caddo, captain of this one today, over to JFK. Dan Lowe's, I'm taking board on behalf of Norse Atlantic. In terms of day, we're literally just ready to go, waiting for our final short taxi out just out to the westerly runway, just out in front of us. So hopefully 10 to 15 minute taxi out. Flight time today. There's some fairly heavy winds to the North Atlantic, so we're actually ridden a little bit further today, heading a little bit further south to keep out them winds, but that's still given us a flight time today of 7 hours 5 minutes. In terms of turbulence, we're not expecting anything significant. But obviously we'll keep a good listen out to other traffic in the area before we push back again. That being said, as always, even if the seatbelt sign is on, please just leave your seatbelt loosely fastened, just in case we get any turbulence. That's it from us. I'll leave you in the capable hands of our cabin crew today, led by Tula, and that just leaves me in the mandatory US regulation. It requires me to inform you that during your flight today, you should not congregate groups in any areas of the cabin, especially around the lavatories. I would ask you to use those lavatories dedicated to your own class of service. In addition, you must strictly observe the seatbelt sign when it is illuminated during the cabin when the seatbelt sign is on. Thank you.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know who you're going to meet. Have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet.
Right, so first impressions, seems to be plenty of room on board. A lot nicer to have more leg room, especially when you're 6'4.5" like me. Screens and in-flight entertainment seems fine, apart from doesn't seem to be any map, onboard map, so you can't see exactly where you are along the way. It just shows you time, etc. Whereas on other planes that I've been on, you get to see an actual map, which is always quite handy. I like that. And then whatever you're flying over and I'm filming, you can actually see where you are down below. But no, not on this flight by the looks of it, unless they haven't switched it on yet. Got drinks on there that you can order on board, whiskies, Baileys and soft drinks, etc., which are complimentary here in Premium. Other than that, doesn't seem. I mean, it's not first class, is it? It's more like Virgin Atlantic Premium, really. But that's the two classes that they've got. Anyway, we'll see what the food's like and the drinks. Entertainment seems okay. Fancy watching Chips, to be honest, but it's not going to be like the original series, is it? Anyway, I'm going to sit back and relax for a little while. I've been rushing around filming and getting my car charged on the way to the airport. But all in all, seats are comfortable as well, and the staff and the cabin crew on board are very polite, so all's good. We've got about an 8-hour flight, taking a slightly different path to New York because of winds, oncoming winds. Lots of clouds below and above as well. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Right, so dinner has arrived. Now we've got a salad here. I'm going to show you in a moment. We've got a salad here. We've got a main course of chicken with mashed potatoes and a creamy sauce with carrots and some broccoli, and then an afters, which I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a flan or something, a sponge flan, and a red wine, and also a bread roll, which is quite fresh. For a plane, normally they're rock hard and you can knock people out with them, but not this time. Anyway, rather than me navigating trying to explain this and review this, I shall eat it and then come back to you afterwards and let you know my thoughts on it, etc. But it looks okay, but I think for now we will reserve judgment. Anyway, take a closer look, my friends. Right, okay, let's give our verdict on the in-flight food. I wasn't overly keen on the starters, to be fair. The salad is strange, I don't know what paste sauce was in it, but that's just my liking and my taste buds, but somebody else might like that. The main course, the chicken, a tad dry, but what do you expect? Trying to do that, was it 30,000 feet in the air or whatever we are? But mashed potato was nice. The carrots were quite tasty as well, and the dessert not too bad. What I will say though is, for a premium service, the food on board compared to say my favourite airline at the moment, which is JetBlue, they're the best airline I've travelled Atlantic wise over the Atlantic, transatlantic flight without a doubt. JetBlue, in their economy cabin, their food was leagues ahead of the food here that we've had in premium. So I'd say not really premium food if you compare it to JetBlue's service. I must travel JetBlue and try and do their mint service, which is supposed to be amazing. But so far I'm not seeing anything premium about it, apart from a little bit more space, and even so, when somebody puts their seat and reclines it in front of you, there's still not an awful lot of space. It takes up into your space, so to speak, as you saw on one of the clips there. I'll pop it over the top again here for you, as you can see there. Premium, for almost twice the price. Is it worth it? You tell me. Anyway, I'm going to get a little bit of work done and might have another drink. You look out the window. I don't know where we are because there's no map. So again, that's confusing. I do like to have an on-board map, but I can't see one at the moment. Anyway, I'm waffling on now, so I shall catch you guys in a short while. Might have myself a little whiskey and do some work. Start editing this video that I'm filming now. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Right, so we've got about an hour and 20 minutes before we land, and we've got a dinner or a lunch. It'll be a dinner, won't it, now, on arrival. Strawberry yoghurt, a cocoa cookie crunch, bread roll, which again is quite nice, soft, and looks like a chicken salad. So I'll eat this and we'll round it up. Not really got much shots throughout the flight because there's not really been a lot to show you. There's been no in-flight map, and just water and cloud below. So I'll eat this anyway. We'll come back to you and we'll sum it all up, and then we'll capture the landing as well. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll capture something on landing and get some sights on landing into JFK. So anyway, have a closer look at the meal and tell me what you think, my friends, for premium. Right, okay, let's give a verdict on the dinner. I'm going to say nothing to write home about, but fairly nice salad, nice pieces of chicken, yogurt was nice, cookie crunch was nice, had a diet coke and a water as well. Bread roll again, very soft, but for premium, I'm going to say yeah. Nothing special, but there we go. Anyway, we're going to land in about 45 minutes now. I am really lost without the map. I'm going to, if I'd have known, I would have downloaded the maps on my Google Maps and used the GPS through the window to see where I was, because it's quite handy. I do like having a map. Anyway, I shall see you on the ground. We'll capture landing and hopefully capture some planes, etc. on the way down and see some sights. So I'll see you guys at JFK.
Descending down along Long Beach before picking up radar vectors to land on the westerly runway in JFK today. And like I said, you watches, it's just coming up to, oh sorry, it's just gone past 3 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. And we should have you on the ground a little bit before 3:50, so probably in about 40 to 45 minutes from now. Speaking of air traffic, there's no signs of any delays, and it's beautiful weather, so there's no weather to have to hold off for. So we should be able to pick up fairly expeditious vectors and go straight in. However, if there is any delay and they have to pick up the hold, it is a very busy airport, as you know, and we will
give you an update if that happens. As I say, I do not foresee that happening. Weather ahead, it's a lovely day. Very light winds. It's 26 degrees Celsius, which is 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Set to be that way for the rest of the afternoon and for the days ahead, which is absolutely lovely for this time of year. Once on the ground, it should be a very short taxi. We'll get you into Terminal 7. We'll get you off the aircraft as soon as you can. You get on your way. On behalf of the captain and all the crew, it's been our pleasure to have you on board today. Thank you very much for choosing to fly with us. If this is you beginning your journey and your travels, then we wish you a very pleasant stay in the United States. And if you're returning, then welcome home. From all of us, it's been our pleasure, as I say. We look forward to seeing you on all of our aircraft in the future. Goodbye.
Crew, please seated for landing, thank you.
Guests, welcome to JFK International Airport. The local time here is just approaching 4:45 in the afternoon. The outside temperature is 20 degrees.
welcome to New York. Can you just remain seated, please, with the stand around today is it's quite a narrow stand, so we need the total stand. So it'll just be another 2 or 3 minutes and then we can take a seat on something. Thank you.
Both hands and feet are going
Right, it's 4 minutes past 4. I'll see you at the other side of immigration. Right, 4:30, 4:31. Wasn't too bad. Gave me a little bit of chance to catch up on my social media and like and heart a few comments. Is this my bag? Ha! Look at that. Straight away. That's what I like. Right, onwards, my friends, to get an Uber to see the Silver Fox. I'll see you guys outside. My word, it is warm. Right, let's get down to business, shall we? So, Norse Atlantic, is it worth it? Well, I paid $595 originally for a return flight economy, both in economy there and economy on the way back. And then Sarah said to me, oh, why don't you just book premium? So I basically paid another £320 to upgrade myself to premium on the way out. So it really cost me, well, nearly twice as much, wasn't it, for the seat? It's just ridiculous. It's half a gain for the return flight, but twice as much for the flight out here to be in premium. And was it worth it? Well, the food didn't really warrant and didn't look to me like it was premium food. As I said on board, if I don't know if you missed that, if you look at JetBlue Atlantic crossing, their food is far superior to Norse Atlantic in premium, and theirs is in economy. You've got more room on the seats. They're not the comfiest seats though. My backside was still aching a little bit. So is it worth that extra money to have that legroom? Well, do you know what? I can't answer that because I haven't done their economy service yet, but I'm doing their economy service on the way back. But would I pay 300 quid extra just for a little bit of extra room? And however, the drinks were free, so I had my money's worth of Baileys. I had about 7 Baileys and a wine, and that was about it. But as of yet, until I've done the economy one, I'm going to say I wouldn't pay it, to be honest. It's crazy. I mean, I've been in lots of economy cabins, and you get to the same place. So anyway, so there we go. That's Norse Atlantic. Don't miss the return trip back to the UK in their economy cabin, which I'm going to be doing literally in a couple of days after I've done some videos here, just a couple of videos. Right, so there you have it, Norse Atlantic. Make sure you don't miss my return trip. So hit the subscribe button and click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. That way you won't miss my return trip. Now, before I go, I'd like to say a massive thank you once more to the sponsor of today's video, who are Surfshark. Don't forget, you can get yourself an additional 4 months for absolutely free if you use the code MacMaster. Click on the link in the description down below, or scan that QR code that is around here somewhere on screen now. Scan it. Go on, do it now. Thanks, Surfshark, and thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.